In the previous video, you learned how to convert number of moles to number of items. But in this video, you will learn the other way around by converting the number of items to number of moles. When we say number of items, we're referring to the number of atoms, molecules, ions, formula units, and so on. So how are we going to convert number of items to number of moles? All we have to do is we use the conversion factor per mole of the number of item, which is the Avogadro's number, which is equivalent to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd. All right, let's try solving some sample problems here. We're given this problem, 7.3 times 10 to the 24th. Carbon monoxide molecules represent how many moles of carbon monoxide? So we're given here the number of molecules of carbon monoxide, and we need to convert this to number of moles. So we need to convert 7.3 times 10 to the 24th molecules to number of moles. Okay, all we have to do is just multiply this by the conversion factor. So this would be 7.3 times 10 to the 24th molecules of carbon monoxide times 1 mole of carbon monoxide equivalent, which is equivalent to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules carbon monoxide. All right, molecules here cancel out, and we are left with number of moles. Okay, that would be 7.3 times 10 to the 24th divided by 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd, and this would give us 12 moles of carbon monoxide. Therefore, 7.3 times 10 to the 24th molecules is just equivalent to 12 moles of carbon monoxide. All right, let's solve another problem here. Incandescent lights are filled with argon to prevent the glowing filament from burning up. How many moles of argon do 1.81 times 10 to the 22nd atoms of argon represent? So in this problem, we're given the number of atoms of argon, and then we need to convert that to number of moles. So that is 1.81 times 10 to the 22nd atoms argon, and then we need to convert this to moles of argon. Okay, again, we just have to multiply the number of atoms given here by its conversion factor, which is the Avogadro's number. So that would be 1.81 times 10 to the 22nd atoms argon times 1 mole of argon is to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd atoms of argon. Okay, number of atoms here, the atoms unit will be canceled out, and then we'll be left with moles. So by dividing 1.81 times 10 to the 22nd by 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd, this would give us an answer that is equal to 0.0301 mole argon. Then you can write this in scientific notation. All right, it would be 1, 2 decimal places. So we can write this as 3.01 times 10 to the negative 2 mole argon. All right, so this is the answer, the equivalent of 1.81 times 10 to the 22nd atoms of argon. Now let's try another problem. All right, so we're given here 2.25 times 10 to the 24th molecules carbon dioxide. Then we convert this to moles carbon dioxide. All right. So again, we multiply this by the conversion factor using the Avogadro's number. It would be molecule CO2 times 1 mole CO2 is to 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd molecules CO2. Okay, the molecules here cancel out. Then we are left with number of moles of CO2. Then by dividing 2.25 times 10 to the 24th by 6.02 times 10 to the 23rd, this would give us an answer that is equal to 3.74 moles CO2. All right. All right, so that is how to convert number of items to number of moles. Oh my, that includes organic chemistry there. Are you referring to oxycyclone?